my name is Saudi and my metric number is 303566. Today we will learn about how a company identify the issues and challenges relating to the staffing in the rail industry world. We also will learn how to develop a strategic staffing plan for an organization. As we know, staffing is a human resource function which can be defined as a process starting with acquiring, following with deploying, and lastly retaining a worker in an organization. Some people, they believe that staffing can be defined as placing a right person in the right job at the right time. For our example, we had chose a company which name is Masmira Food and Services. So we will go to the background first. Masmira Food and Services is a sole proprietorship business run by Mrs. Masmira binti Idris with her husband since 2018 in Merbuk, Kedah, and currently operating in Sungai Petani, Kedah. Masmira Food and Services produce ready-to-eat food products based on cili padi, which are various types of sambal cooked using recipe handed down from generation to generation. Masmira Food and Services has now produced up to 10 types of products under the Sambal Opa brand, which are sold throughout Malaysia in collaboration with 500 stockists and agents registered with this company. Masmira Food and Services later expanded its business by opening a restaurant, Ayam Penyet Cabai-Cabai, which began operation on 13 October 2023 in Sungai Petani, Kedah. The restaurant serves dishes inspired by the original menu in Surabaya, Indonesia. Now we will go to the objectives of Masmira Food and Services, which is they want to make it the Sambal Opa brand a top choice for high quality, and for their vision they want to have Sambal Opa is recognized as the most trusted brand in Malaysia. For the mission of Masmira Food and Services, they have 4 missions, which is the first one is original recipe passed down from generation to generation. The second one is careful preparation process. The third one is latest standard accreditation, and last one is halal and tayyiban. Next, we will go to the organizational culture for this company. Masmira Food and Services value and practice a culture of cooperation and mutual assistance. This is because there is a task dependency within the Masmira Food and Services organization, where all the staff from various departments need each other to ensure daily objectives are achieved and daily work runs smoothly. Masmira Food and Services has also changed its organizational culture from traditional to digital by using its own system in managing human resource function and increase effectively within the organization. Next, we will go to the position that requires new staff or employee at Masmira Food and Services. According to the company HR manager when interviewed on November 19, 2035, Masmira Food and Services is looking for new employees for the position of content creator as one of the organization way to increase their business sales, increase brand awareness, and increase customer trust in their brand. The HR manager also stated that the recruitment process for this position is very important and need to be done carefully because the employee who will be recruited will be the icon of face of their company in line with the latest social media and technology development. Recruiting employees for the position of content creator also allow the company Masmira Food and Services to move in line with the current development and compete in the latest market.
So I will explain about job description. A job description explains what the jobs and what the worker needs to do. So for the content creator, Masmira Sambal Opa 1 is the person who know how to create fun and interesting content for social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikToks. So the goal is to help more people know about their brands. The main work for content creator is to plan, text, and edit photos and video, especially for their food contents. The content creator also need to help with promotional behind the scenes. They will work with marketing teams to make sure the contents match with the brands. So they have a 1-week trial may be required. If the person is not suitable for this role, then we will move another department. So for the job specification, a job specification explains the skill, qualities, and experience a person need to do a job. The content creator must be creative and interested in making social media contents. They must have a basic skill in video editing, and knowledge of Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are required. So, experience with a food content is an advantage. The person should have a good communication skill, hardworking, and able to work independently as a part of a team. And education and qualification are required, but the company value more on creativity, experience, and performance during the trial periods.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nurrahma binti Rohaimi, number metro 305731, and today I will be presenting the Masmira Food Service Content Creator Recruitment Strategy for their company. Let's get into it. The goal is simple. It is to find creative people who can make short videos for the brands, fast with good quality. Why this plan matter? Short form videos on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook help the company to reach customers quickly. So, the hiring must match the company's brand style and their digital needs. The company uses 3 ways, which is social media recruiting. The second one is by posting on job portals, and the third one is by walk-in hiring with a short trial. Okay, so the first strategy is recruitment from social media. The company will post job notices on their official Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook pages. The company usually use tags like hashtag Content Creator Malaysia and hashtag John Sambal Opa to reach the right people. They will share short behind-the-scenes clips to show their creative process, idea, shoot, and edit. Masmira keep the process clear and friendly, like how to apply, where to send portfolios or reels, and then the timeline. Also, Masmira Food and Service answer questions fast and host short live Q&A with the marketing team to reduce confusion. The second recruitment plan for Masmira Food Service is by job portals and professional networks. JobStreet and LinkedIn. The company job ad will focus on the skills that matter, like short video ideation, production, and editing using CapCut or Premiere, captions or subtitles, and then basic analytics. Masmira will keep the application simple. Portfolio first, like TikTok or IG links, and then plus a short note on their best and weakest video. The company will use a fair rubric to review story quality, production value, caption clarity, accessibility, and then feedback response. Last plan is by recruitment through walk-ins and with realistic job previews. The company will do short, friendly interviews to see communication, energy, and brand fit. Then, a 1-week trial. Candidate make 2 to 3 short videos and improve them based on team feedback. The company will assess with clear criteria, which is originality, brand video, caption quality, and accessibility like those captions. Okay, for Masmira, for those who not really suitable for the content creator job or position, they will usually move them to other departments. So they will still be working in Masmira Food and Service, but not as content creator if they not fit the role. Last but not least, by using these 3 methods, we will hire faster, keep quality high, and reduce early turnover. This plan also improve our candidate experience and the brand employer brand.
You think? What are the selection method for content creator at Sambalopah? There are 3 selection methods that have been suggested to Sambalopah, which is. So, what is selection? Selection refers to the process of assessing a candidate's knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics, also known as KSAOs, in order to make the right hiring decision based traditional selection theory, using more than one method is important because past performance and observed behavior are strong indicators of future job performance. Therefore, Sambal Opa can apply these three selection methods. The first selection method is resume and portfolio screening. At this stage, the hiring teams review the candidate's resume, portfolio, and digital presence on platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. This will help assess the candidate's technical skill such as video editing, graphic design, and overall creativity. More importantly, it allows the company to see whether the candidate's content style match the Sambal Opa brand, especially in presenting traditional food in a modern and appealing way. This step ensures that candidate has the right niche relevance for food-based branding. The second method is a structured behavioral interview. They can conduct it through the Google Meet. This interview uses the STAR technique, which stands for situation, task, action, and result. Through this approach, the HR manager can evaluate the candidate's past experiences in areas such as teamwork, communication, and deadline management. This is important because the content creator needs to work closely with kitchen staff and administrative teams. Overall, this interview will help assess the candidate's personality, attitude, and genuine interest in the Sambal Opa brand. And the final selection method is work sample test, which is a performance-based assessment. Candidates are required to complete a realistic task such as creating a short video or social media campaign for a Sambal Opa product. For example, Sambal Ikan Masin Cili Padi Opa. This method allows the company to directly observe the candidate's creativity, technical skills, and storytelling ability. It also shows whether the candidate can translate Sambal Opa traditional values, known as OPAH, into engaging digital content. This test is highly effective because it reflects the actual job responsibilities.
Hello everyone, my name is Bintang Harafar Sakim with my matric number 302985. Today I would like to discuss about current issues in staffing, especially in Mass Media Foods talent strategy. First thing I would like to discuss about the Mass Media Foods is growing so fast, but this growth brings a specific hard list to maintain the efficiency. The company must address the three primary HR challenges. First is the qualification gap, the difficulty to finding the personnel who meet the company's high standards. And second is information disparity, where resumes often doesn't match the reality. And then the three is the cultural adaptability, and their company relies on a mutual support cultures, and the lack of it leads to the high turnover. So, to find a new content creator, the company is now blending traditional walk-in interview with the modern digital job portals. And however, they recognize the feasibility alone isn't enough to ensure the quality. So, the company is implementing rigorous three-step of selection scheme by portfolio scanning for the technical flair, and behavior interview for the teamwork, and then a work sample test to evaluate the performance before their hiring. So at last, the strategy is ensure that new recruitment process, both of creative talents and the collaborative mindset, need to take the Sambal Opa brand to the next level. By doing this, the company move closer to becoming the most trusted brand in Malaysia. Thank you.
The result of this study showed that strategic staffing play an important role in helping an organization face challenge in the current era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. In line with the development that occurred during the Industrial Revolution 4.0, the position of content creator is an important figure in supporting an organization and using digital marketing strategies to increase business sales, increase brand awareness, and increase trust in their product brands. The proposed recruitment and selection strategy for mass media food and services can reduce the company's issue and challenges in designing an effective staffing strategies, such as candidate meeting the criteria set by the organization, bridging the gap between the information provided by candidate before and after the interview section, and employee be able to adapt to the organization after being recruited. The use of more than one predator and combination of methods such as professional job portals, social media and outreach, work in recruitment, portfolio screening, employee referrals, structured interview, and work sample test should be integrated to all applicants for the content creator position and Mas Merah Food and Services to find the creative and skilled individuals required for the position. This method is in line with the company's goal of digital empowerment with a focus on a culture that will ensure growth amidst a competitive market.